Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I said this on a few occasions, and that is the North Korean guy, Kim Jong-un, the woodchuck, as I call him, will have very little patience with the Americans and whomever even dare to threaten him. That's in comparison with the Russians, or to the Russians. The Russians, I think, as bad as they're portrayed to be by the guys who want us to hate them, showed a lot of self-restraint not to use weapons that could end the war yesterday. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't think Kim Jong-un would do the same thing. I think Kim Jong-un would launch a nuclear missile in the first minute when he feels threatened. Now, what do we have? Real threatened. What do we have here? We have Foreign Minister of the Russian Federation, Sergei Lavrov. He is right now in North Korea. And I have a few headlines here to show you how the Russians tell everybody else that this guy is crazy. If you threaten this guy, if you provoke this guy, it will not end well. And Russia commits itself to North Korea's defense, 100%, and vice versa. Let's look at some articles, as I said, from the Americans, or whatever they are. I don't consider CNN American, just so you know, or Reuters American, whatsoever. These are the globalist operatives, are not American operatives. Otherwise, they would work for the American interest, which is inform the American public about the truth, not spin it in the interest of others. So, others, not our interest. So, let's start with the first article. I have 5 articles, and I'm going to try to go as I always try to go in a how should I put it, crescendo, okay, and then take a shit. I'm in sleep. All right, let's go. CNN. Top Russian diplomat meets North Korea's Kim Jong-un as Pyongyang is pulled deeper into Ukraine war. And I would ask this question first. Do you think that, for instance, the West being the United States of America, Germany, France, and Great Britain, that's all. The rest are just followers and scared baboons in the forest. Do you think that these guys that I mentioned, 4 countries, bear any responsibility for the fact that North Korea is 99% in Russia's sphere of influence, or their alliance? Remember Iron Maiden song, Blood Brothers, we're like brothers. There you have. Do you think that the lack of diplomacy from these countries, especially one, the United States of America, helped these guys cement their alliance? That's going to be the next title, or one of them. Do you think? Lack of diplomacy. Why? The Americans after 1991 got rid of diplomacy. They took things out of the diplomatic toolbox and they left 4 tools. That's all. After 1991. Why? They did not need the rest. They did not need knowledge. They did not need flair, charisma, moderation, flexibility, intelligence. No, they didn't need that. They need this right here and a foul mouth. All right? So they left over there threats in the diplomatic toolbox. Threats, blackmail, regime change, and attack, bombardment. That's all they need. That's all they had. And unfortunately, that created what now we have, a bigger monster. I think these guys' lack of vision and understanding, I think it was too much self-interest, screwed up, and now we have these guys together. China, India, Brazil, Russia, North Korea, Iran, Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua, all these countries, and I can mention more. I just stopped to these ones. So let's read the next one. Putin sends message to Kim Jong-un. Who sends the message? Lavrov. And this is the message sent by Lavrov. the president sends you his warmest, there's no, a bigger adjective than warmest, the very warmest, the highest warmest, the perfect warmest, the ideal warmest regards, and reaffirms Russia's commitment to all agreements that have been reached. He very much hopes for the continuation of direct contacts with you in the very, not near future, in the very near future. What does it mean? We got your back, you got ours. Let's go. Next one. Russia and North Korea cement, and I'm quoting, invincible brotherhood as Lavrov visits DPRK. There you have. So who is responsible? The big accountability falls on the Americans' lack of diplomatic vision, I would say. Key takeaways from Lavrov's visit. North Korea's support for Russia in the special military operation. Lavrov acknowledged Pyongyang's contributions to Russia's war effort, calling it a sincere show of solidarity. These guys mean business. Future military cooperation will be decided solely by Kim Jong-un. Bilateral cooperation. Russia and North Korea plan to resume maritime transportation links, and whoever is going to try to disturb those will be met probably by the Russian Navy. Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un maintain constant communication with future in-person meetings certain to occur. Nuclear and diplomatic stance. Nuclear. Russia warns the United States and its allies against creating threats to Russian and North Korean security. And I will show you another article about that one. Moscow respects and understands the reasons behind the development of North Korea's nuclear program. That means you got green light. We are okay with that. We understand you. These guys want to destroy you. Therefore, you defend yourself like Israel. Russia and North Korea have noted Donald Trump's statements about resuming dialogue with Pyongyang, but that's all for now, just talks. And in inter-Korean dialogue, Russia will only assist on issues where North Korea is interested. That means you have the decision. When you want, we help you. North Korea's foreign minister, in turn, pledged, and I'm quoting, unconditional backing for Russia's territorial integrity, declaring that relations are at the unbreakable level. So, unconditional backing for Russia's territorial integrity, declaring that relations are at unbreakable level. What more you want? You don't tell that to your wife or husband. Pledge unconditional love. Yeah, maybe, but you know what I mean? And then unbreakable marriage. Why am I saying that? Look how many divorces occur, okay? North Korea, and all of them swore allegiance. Remember, all of them were, I do. And then, divorce. Like 51% of the, I pledge unconditional love. God damn it, life, man. North Korea's foreign minister, in turn, pledged unconditional backing for territorial. Next, Russia warns United States, South Korea, and Japan against forming security alliance targeting North Korea. That is, guys, we're past that. We are past that. Got that? Got that. I warn you, back the fuck off. Russia's foreign minister on Saturday warned the United States, South Korea, and Japan against forming a security partnership targeting North Korea as he visited his country's ally for talks on future solidifying their booming military and other cooperation. You got that? We have here after a meeting with Cho on Saturday, Lavrov accused the US, South Korea, and Japan of what he called their military buildups around North Korea. So is it true, or just Lavrov imagines what he called? What he called? No, that's true. That's a fact. It's a military buildup around North Korea. What are you talking about? I mean, this is imbecilic. And I'm quoting Lavrov. Lovely. We warn against exploiting these ties to build alliances directed against anyone, including North Korea and, of course, Russia. Got it? And let me show you the direct threat from Lavrov, who tells the Western baboons, I can call them differently, that, guys, if you mess with my champion, Kim Jong-un, the woodchuck, you're gonna get fucked up. It's not this guy is really mean. Yeah, man, I'm mean. That's exactly how he is. Let me show you. Sputnik. Foreign Minister Lavrov says Russia's position on Ukraine settlement confirmed at meeting with Rubio. But that's not what I want. Clip, 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 clop, 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 clip, top, goop, ko, rop, top, top. And here we have, right here, Russia will do everything to prevent provocations against North Korea that could end badly. Got it? Now, could end badly because the Russians are going to do something, or the North Koreans, or both. It doesn't really matter. Why? Because they have the capabilities to have things go and end badly. Now you want to play with fire, you're going to get burned 100%, I guarantee you that. And I think that now Kim Jong-un is like, if you watch that movie Scarface with Al Pacino, and Tony Montana sits in that bathtub, in that whatever it's over there, and he argues with his girlfriend or whatever she is, with his best friend, and he said, who do I owe this? Me. Who did this? Me. And then he takes the remote control and is like, click, click, click. Oh, look at the pelicans fly, and they are the flamingos. So the same is Kim Jong-un and I. Who did this? Me. Who did it? The same. I got your balls now. Why? I'm friends with Russia. Unbreakable. Unconditional. You are fucked. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Because these guys allow that. Because they thought that by putting pressure, the 4 tools will work with North Korea. You can't. Why? They have nuclear weapons. Therefore, for everybody who needs to see this, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Thank you very much for being with me again today. And it will happen little by little. It's going to be like mushrooms after rain. Oh, we got nuclear weapons. Oh, we got nuclear weapons. Oh, we got nuclear weapons. Too late. What are you going to do? Nothing. Look what happened in Iran. Nothing. I read an article about the Iranians' success in the garbage with Israel, and the accuracy was about 90% of the Iranians' missiles in Israel. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I just mentioned it. That's why these guys took a shit and said, the Golden Dome. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.